I woke up today and I just knew something had to be different. I've been on and off with my health for my entire life, you know. I think in like elementary school, I first got fat, and since then, it's pretty much just been a constant battle of like weird body issues and, trying to starve myself or not giving a fuck and being really depressed and fucking the whole process up. And I don't know. I'm finally at a point where I feel like I can be pretty consistent with my life and with like the decisions that I make. And I'm still making some of the wrong ones, but I did it, man. Today we signed up for Planet Fitness and I got my ass in the gym and I did back day, which is my favorite day. And I also did some cardio because a guy that looks like me needs to do some cardio, you know? Just generally, I think I look like shit. I think I feel like shit. And I want to be better. There's a lot of reasons, but I don't think that that's really what's important. Yeah, I just am going to make these videos and we're going to document the journey. I'm going to talk about how I'm feeling. So today, I did some light stretching, then I did some jogging, and then we did back day, and my God, did the jogging fucking kill me, dude. I've never been a big runner. When I was in high school, I was on the swim team because it was a sport that you didn't have to be coordinated to do, but it wasn't running because running fucking sucks. And that is pretty much exemplary of my opinion on it. It just hurts my feet, hurts my knees. I don't like the impact. And I'm a bigger dude. I haven't weighed myself probably in years at this point. I don't want to know. And I don't know, there was a point in my life where that was the most important thing to me, was that number. I wanted to see that number go down as hard as possible. Like the best day of my life for years was when I finally dropped under 220 pounds. It was just something that I think was important to me, but realistically didn't change much in terms of like my life. And I don't know, I think at the end of the day, it's probably not good to lose 36 pounds in a month. And it might be better just to try to make myself feel better on a daily basis. So that's the point of this, is I just want to feel better. I want to get in the zone to where I can wake up every day and I can be like confident that I'm gonna feel good. And I got shit I want to do, man. I have some other YouTube channels that I run, and honestly I would love to spend even more time making YouTube videos, but it's just not practical. I need to cut out some time in my life for other stuff. And I've had this channel sitting here. I didn't really fully know what to do with it. I posted some videos like this before, some Yap videos and things like that, but it was hard to be consistent because frankly, I just felt like the content was low effort, and honestly, who cares about what I have to say for like 10 minutes every day? But I think that this is something good. I think maybe even if it's just for me, if I could do some sort of like a daily talk and chat, we can go over the goals. So I have like my list of habits that I do. And right now, we have some good ones. We have some good ones and we have some bad ones. Some good ones that I'm very proud of. I wake up at the exact same time every single day, 7:49 every day. We do it. We're never gonna stop doing it. It gives me the perfect amount of time to get showered, get to work, and have like a similar pace to my day. That's another one, which is crazy to say, is showering every day. It's hard, man. I don't even know why I find it so difficult. It's just, it's hard to do anything sometimes. And I think that's one of those like very basic things that like, if you can't even do that, you can justify in your head why you can just ignore anything else that you want to do because, man, we didn't even shower today. Your ass is gonna go to the park and hang out with some friends. Like, bro, you smell like shit. Just stay the fuck inside. But I've gotten better about that. And, that also leaves me with like my content habits. Every single day, I make the same 3 TikToks, not the same videos, but the same like amount of videos. And I either stream or I work on my long form YouTube for my main channel. And we're gonna just keep doing that for the entire year. And then I'm gonna revisit at the end of the year and we're gonna see if maybe I wanna make some changes, or maybe the creative pace that I'm working at is actually really good and I should just keep doing it until the shit works out and I can pay somebody to do the boring part, which in my opinion is the editing. Not to say that it can't be fun. I think that if I have a lot of time and I have a creative vision, the editing can be good, but my goal would be to be like the brain and the face. You know, I want to like make the idea and I want to execute on the idea and I want to leave like the other stuff to someone else. But we're not at that stage yet. We might not be at that stage for years. I mean, listen, I'm gonna say it outright. My goal, since I started streaming in October, 2027 Streamer Awards. That's what we're thinking about. We're thinking about 2027 right now. And I realized I've been doing this for over 100 days. I've made, I think it's like 500 something TikTok videos, and I've made like 20 something long form YouTube videos, which isn't a lot. There are people that post every day. But mind you, I'm also streaming on top of that. I'm working a full-time job. I have a girlfriend. I'm trying my hardest to give as much as I can while still having a life outside of it. Because, I don't know, there's this story about your goals are great, but if they consume everything that is you, and that's all you have left is just working towards your goals, then at a certain point you stop being a person and you start being a machine that's trying to just get a thing done. And maybe there are people that are in that space and they need that mechanism, but I'm trying to have balance in my life. And after 100 days of making content every single day, turning my ideas into reality, and watching some of them get fucking hundreds of thousands, even a million views, I think that I can apply this idea to other parts of my life. And, you know, it's pretty stupid that this is what it takes me to actually think about this and realize, like, maybe we should take our health more serious, you know? And there's a lot of stuff that I think I should be doing, and there's a lot of stuff that I think I shouldn't be doing, which brings me to some of my bad habits. For instance, I eat real late at night. The amount of fucking food I've eaten in my bed is absurd. We shouldn't be eating in our bed. I don't really think that's a good move. I've cut back on this slowly, but for years, I was a very chronic weed smoker, which is fine. I would not disparage anybody for doing it, but I think, like, you have to at least realize that, you know, smoking a blunt every day is not good for you, one, but two, it takes time. It takes time away from the things that you want to work on. So, like, for me, I got sick in like November, and I got sick and I thought, okay, we shouldn't smoke while we're sick because I'm just going to keep irritating my lungs. We're just going to get more and more sick and it's going to continue to be a problem. And then I stopped and I was like, okay, we can just wait until we feel better and then try it again. And then I felt better and I still had like half a work week left. And I was like, okay, maybe we just wait till the weekend. And I still do it on the weekends, and I think that's a habit that I would like to slow down on, because I want this YouTube thing to happen. And I want to do everything in my power to make it happen. And I need to be able to think outside the box. I need to be able to put in the work that I need to put in. And I don't know, it's a nice release at the end of the day. But if we're being honest with each other, if we're being real, it's not helping. It's not helping you achieve your goals. It's not helping me achieve my goals. And I think that that's not good. I think it's insidious a little bit. It'll get you to feel a type of way. about mundane things. And then eventually, those things will only feel normal if you're high. And I don't know. I honestly wish I was one of those people who would have panic attacks so that I could just get it out of my system, not have to worry about it, know that if I do it, it's not gonna feel good. No, dude, it's gonna feel fucking great. It's gonna be that nice, refreshing break. Your brain can finally shut off. I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but my mind is moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour, man. I can't have a thought for more than like 2 seconds before I'm getting pulled to another thing and I'm thinking about something else, and I have to do multiple things at once. Like right now, I'm looking at 3 computer monitors. And I don't have 3 monitors because like I need 3 monitors desperately for work and I have a lot of stuff to research. No, dude, I have 3 monitors so that my brain will be quiet because I'm playing video games and I have 2 Twitch streams open and I'm watching a fucking YouTube video. And maybe that in and of itself is another bad habit, is the over-consumption of content. And that could be applicable in multiple ways. You know, obviously I have the stim station here, but there's also the other side of it, of the how long do you think you spend on your phone every day? You got screen time set up? I do. Apparently I spend 7 hours a day on my phone. And some of that I can justify as like, oh, I'm working on TikToks or I'm calling people or whatever. Vast majority of it, you're just killing time. And that is another thing where I think, well, hey, if we don't get to where we want to go in the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, are we gonna feel satisfied like we tried our best? Because I'll be honest, nothing's promised. This YouTube thing, it's not promised. It could never work out for me. And I just like making videos. I like sharing my life. I like sharing my thoughts. I'm a very opinionated guy. So I think that I have enough fun just making videos for nobody that I'm gonna keep doing it. But obviously I wanna make videos for somebody. I wanna make videos for a community of people that care about it and care about what I have to say. And I wanna make people's days better and give them some entertaining content, you know? 10 years from now, if I fail, will I look back and be like, man, I tried my hardest? No. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much. Subscribe or don't. I honestly don't care. This is the second channel. I'm gonna keep making the videos regardless, but I appreciate your time.